Welcome back. Episode number
16!
Are we actually on 16? I thought it was 14.
No.
Alright, on the show today, we got Joe Mazzulla.
No, we don't.
We got Dimer of the Week. We got Mind You of the Week.
Mind You of the Week.
And also, pertaining to the Celtics also, I wanted to talk about depth. And the last thing I want to touch on is the 76ers debacle. Alright, let's get right into it.
Yeah! Ready!
So I have a question for you.
What is this question?
Who has the deeper team? The Celtics or the Warriors?
Celtics.
I don't know about that.
Celtics.
I'm going Warriors.
I refuse to agree. There is a simple reason. Because the Warriors are not that deep as they appear for you.
Well, like 1 through 10, I think the Warriors have them more depth. Talent-wise, the Celtics have them beat.
Isn't that what depth is?
No,
talent.
Depth
The
is the amount of players.
No.
The amount of players that can play in NBA rotation.
No. I mean, because the Celtics, if they were fully healthy with Porzingis, they would have more depth, I think.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because
I think the Warriors have more players that could play in a rotation.
Cornette was the third center.
He's not even good. He just hides.
Relax.
So you wanted to talk about Joe Mazzulla.
Mind You of the Week is back. Alright, so this week's Mind You of the Week, we have a statement released by Joe Mazzulla recently.
You said released.
Stop. Not too much. Now, Joe Mazzulla said something that we're all going to be dead soon. Am I right?
Joe's right.
Cut it.
No, did he say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So the Mind You of the Week is that Joe Mazzulla has the script. And that is why the Celtics won last year. They may win this year again because he was handed the script.
What does that have to do?
It's scripted.
What does that have to do with being dead?
So there was this thing that the world leaders gave Joe Mazzulla since he's a champion because they're going to kill us all.
What?
After this election, November, we will all die.
You're gonna get canceled by doing this.
Cancel me! No, that is the Mind You of the Week. So Joe Mazzulla is in with the world leaders. He knows that we're all going to die, so that's why he doesn't care about what repeat he has to have or pressure, because there is none. They will not finish the NBA Finals this year.
You're helping an all-timer, and this episode just started.
I am standing on 2 feet.
Sit back.
Joe Mazzulla knows what's happening.
Sit back down. Alright, anyway, that craziness.
The NBA is scripted.
Classic Knicks fan, as you could tell.
Mind You of the week by release. Go ahead.
So, Dimer of the Week.
Right into it. All right, go.
I thought long and hard about this one. There's a couple candidates I could put here, but I'm going to go with the one that surprised me the most. I don't know about surprise, but surprised some people, I guess. LaMelo Ball is back, and he is better than ever.
What about Jalen Brunson?
I don't care about Jalen Brunson. LaMelo Ball is playing like it's 2K. If you see what he's doing in game, you're just going to be like, wow, like, he could...
How long before the injury strikes again?
That's not important right now. It's Dimer of the week, not of the season. The other guy I was thinking about was Cade, but I'm going to give it to LaMelo this week.
Why about a losing player?
Because he's playing good.
That's the Sixers mentality. 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 We are men.
We're saving that for the end. Alright, so...
Not too much.
Did you want to get into anything else before...
3 best bets?
3 best bets? You don't do that. That's my job.
Exactly. No, I want to start to the NBA year. This has been the first week as we're recording this.
I have an overreaction.
Can you let me finish?
I have an overreaction.
Stop it!
What is
It
happening?
is Saturday today as we record.
What is happening with the Miami Heat?
I can tell you.
What is happening?
Downfall of the Heat. They're going ice cold, and Jimmy Butler sucks.
Bam and Jimmy Butler were held to under 10 points.
Oh, speaking of held under 10 points. How about last night's Knicks-Pacers game? Tyrese Halliburton. 0! Just like his jersey number.
There's got to be something going on there. There's
Mentally,
no way.
he was saying something about how he listened to Stephen Curry's pregame nap, and he tried it out, and it wasn't helping now, it seems.
You know what? I don't know why people are trying to reinvent the wheel. Like,
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges is trying to reinvent the wheel.
Well, that's funny you said that. Since the second half of the first game, he found his stroke again and went back to his original form. Say less.
That's just another reason why you don't invent the wheel. You just do whatever works.
Yeah, he was shooting fine. He was 38% career shooter. Tried to, get even better, I guess, but...
You know what? I'm getting right into it. Speaking of reinventing the wheel, what is this thing the Sixers are doing? They're trying to
Already?
reinvent the wheel. I know it's
We're 7 minutes in. What are you doing?
I know it's kind of early in the episode, but it ties right into reinventing the wheel. The fact that they could honestly play and they just are so scared they're gonna get long-term injuries for some reason. If that was Maxine, he had some ramp up process. He would be playing at least 20 minutes a night. What?
Question. If someone plays during the summer in the Olympics, what is there to ramp up from?
I don't know. I'm confused.
What is it? Tell us! Tell us the answers!
I'm confused. What actually caused an injury?
There was none.
So why is he not playing? I don't understand.
Wuss.
That can't be why.
Wuss. He's a wuss. Wuss.
There's got to be some kind
Wuss.
of he's going to games. Everyone in the practices say he's fine. All the reporters are why is he
Yes.
not playing? And they're probably telling the NBA this guy is fine. I don't know why he's not playing.
I mean, I really don't understand the idea of the whole, I know I grew up in a different era, but the whole rest thing, because what really gets you ready for the playoffs grind is playing a whole season and getting your feet under you so when that time comes, you're ready for the extra pressure. It takes reps, it takes time, gameplay. It doesn't take resting and babying your body.
I mean,
And that's why you guys never win.
you see people LeBron used to do it, or maybe still does, where he load manages throughout a season. If they're up by so many, he lets the other people cook pretty much instead of doing it all himself.
Yeah, but he doesn't rest when he's not.
I'm saying he has a different approach to load management. He does it throughout a season.
All right, Embiid is not 35 plus.
No, I'm saying LeBron used to do it back then.
No, he didn't.
What do you mean?
That wasn't load management. It was picking his spots. That's not load managing.
Well, that's what I'm labeling.
That's
management.
not load management. Load management is sitting out of games to rest, which is not supposed to be a thing right now.
So the NBA is probably gonna find the Sixers.
Another malpractice from Philly. Nothing new there. Cheating left and right.
They're
And
not
then
cheating.
Malpractice. Well, yeah, the collusions. Talking to free agents before they're able to.
Everyone does it. They just don't get caught like us.
Knicks got caught too. We couldn't help it though. As we said it on this show before. Obviously, his dad was a coach on the team, so.
Can the Timberwolves really just stop starting Conley? Like, he's not that good. He could easily come off the bench. I don't know why I brought this up randomly, but you got to start Dillingham or DiVincenzo.
No, Dillingham's been awful to start the season.
He hasn't even played. They didn't give him a chance.
All right, because there's a reason. So you probably want to start DiVincenzo when you look at it because he is an excellent ball handler, and he does provide that scoring punch and from deep, the 3-point, the penetration as well. He also does not take away from Anthony Edwards at all because he would allow to come off ball too. He could go on ball, off ball. So that kind of mixes well with Ant-Man and their current roster and lineups, my opinion. So Conley could be on the bench eventually, but they're sticking to what was working last year with Conley starting, I guess.
Different team.
Yeah, different team. You're right. How about Randall, though?
I don't want to say too much about him because he's just coming off a major injury. So
He had 33 in his second game.
I know, but I thought
He had 33 in his
I thought you were
second.
referring to his first game where he didn't look that.
I wasn't
aggressive.
talking about that.
But he had 5 threes in the second game or something.
Yeah, he actually didn't look bad the first game. He just wasn't himself. It's not that he played bad. He just didn't look aggressive. Which is expected after a major surgery, yes, like you were saying. Second game, he looked a lot better.
They won that game by a couple points, right? Was it the Kings?
Yes. I believe so.
I think Ant-Man sealed it with a couple free throws at the end or something. But speaking of the Kings, I will remain correct.
The spacing's fine.
I will remain correct.
Sabonis is shooting threes. You said he doesn't shoot
they
threes.
let Sabonis
You said he didn't shoot
threes
threes.
they know
You
that's
said
not-
he didn't shoot threes.
They know that's
You said he didn't shoot threes.
Let me finish my statement. They let Sabonis.
Healthy debate.
They let Sabonis shoot threes because they know it's not his game, and they know the spacing is really bad with the Kings.
It's not.
It is.
Primary Keeks has arrived.
As you saw, Keegan Murray took the last shot, and it almost went in, but no.
That's my guy.
Unfortunately, he failed the Kings' first game.
It's not that bad. Relax. They almost won.
But I will remain correct that the Kings will not make the playoffs, maybe the play-in. But
Yeah, how's your Spurs looking?
What about them? They only played a game.
How'd they look? Worse.
Wemby didn't do
Worse.
that. Wemby didn't do that good.
Worse. They got worse.
Vassell's
Chris Paul is trash
Vassell's
now.
hurt.
Cone.
They also have 3 good point guards. I don't know how they're going to work that, but
I use that word loosely. Chris Paul sucks now.
they will make the play-in. Mark my words.
Nah, they're not going to make it. They're going to be out again just like last 2 years. I have no faith in Chris Paul at this point.
So, do you want to get into your comments on some fantasy teams you thought were bad?
It's only week 1. I have no comments yet.
We'll save that for a future episode.
Yeah, it's too early for that.
3 best
Waiver wires?
We got your 3 best waiver wire pickups.
You know we stay swishing, 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 swishing. Rise up, stay swishing, 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 swishing. Willing every jumper with a flick of wrist. Never a doubt, a fear of miss. Anyone sleeping on my shots get fits. Cause every shot do nets, do rips. Cards, hearts, darts, rewards, smarts, sharks.
Ready to roll! Ready to roll! Coming off a 3-0 in a week. Your number 1 fantasy advisor, Mars Finer! I got your 3 best waiver wire pickups for the week. I'm directing you to pay me. Pay me, pay me, pay me. No, number 1 advisor of the year last year. The champion himself, fantasy, Mars Finer. Go to marsfiner.com. 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 $69. 3 best waiver wire pickups. Favorite number. Favorite position. Marsfiner.com. Pay me. Coming off a 3-0 in a week, your number 1 advisor, Mars Finer. Mars Finer. Go to marsfiner.com. 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 Don't forget to subscribe.
Not an actual site.
FDIC member. Speaking on commercials, but yeah, so I told you guys Mathurin, I don't know if you saw him last night. He was on fire, one of the few Pacers that actually was on touch with his shot. So thank you for paying me. But you didn't pay me.
So, what else should we get into today?
So that was recapping that. Should we go into your 3 best bets?
I got your 3 best bets for tomorrow, as in Sunday. We got the Brooklyn Nets against the Milwaukee Bucks. You really want to take the Bucks.
Ooh.
Giannis is going to have an impactful game. Look for him to score 25 plus if you want to add that
To your card.
parlay. We also got the Celtics versus the Hawks.
Easy pick!
Do I have to say more?
So what are you actually giving in advice? Because anyone could do that.
I'm giving you 3 best bets.
For free?
Pistons versus the Heat.
Take the Pistons! Sorry.
Wait,
Go ahead.
you don't want to do that. Never mind, that's not Sunday.
Oh.
There's only 3 games on Sunday. Wait, the Sixers play tonight?
It's tomorrow. He's failing as an expert, folks.
Wait, the Sixers play tomorrow against the Pacers.
Yeah, I told you that.
You want to take the Sixers?
Yeah, I take the Pacers.
Set plus 7.5. You want to take that? They will not lose by more than 7 if they do lose.
The Pacers are coming for revenge.
The Sixers are coming for revenge.
What revenge? You have nobody playing.
Maxey will be
Maxey cannot handle that entire team by himself because you guys are trash. There is no depth. You're top heavy like usual.
There is depth.
Fake depth. Where's your 4?
Huh?
Who's your 4?
Caleb Martin? Who's your 4?
OG.
That's the same thing.
It is not. He is much bigger.
Much bigger.
Peep the muscles.
And
He weighs more. He could guard centers even. Martin can't do that. Martin can't do that.
Yabusele could do that.
This guy, he doesn't even.
Yabusele is a Giannis stopper.
Yeah, how'd that go?
He did pretty well on him, honestly. Like,
Who won that game?
Dame is the one that carried them.
Who won that game though?
Damian Lillard.
No, I said who won.
Damian Lillard won that game.
I didn't know it was a one player team. Okay.
It is the NBA of iso ball.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, those are your bets that you like for tomorrow, Sunday.
Plus 7.5.
27. Can you let me finish my statements?
Take those bets. Take those bets.
He's not a licensed. Sorry.
We're not affiliated with any betting company. Please sign us.
No. Pay me first, though. I will give you real advice from a champion.
Champion of what?
Fantasy sports.
That's not betting.
I am the best
That's
waiver
not betting.
wire. I am the best waiver wire pickup man out there.
If you saw his waiver pickups recently, you'll be saying otherwise.
I picked up Deuce McBride.
Why didn't you pick up Matherin? Why didn't you pick up Matherin? This guy's a fraud.
No, he did perform though. It's do as I say.
Why didn't you pick up Matherin?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh my.
I didn't say I'm going to listen to my own self. My team is elite. Elite! Even though I'm losing.
So, unfortunately, there's a podcast out there that took a hit.
What is this podcast you speak on?
Actually, there's two of them that took a hit, but the one I want to talk about is something you actually care to discuss.
Go for it.
Pat Bev's pod has declined since joining overseas.
As expected, in my opinion.
We're really missing out on some good content just because they gave him everything he asked for.
And you know he's been more active on IG than his own pod. Did you notice the last
Well,
few
he does
weeks?
what's it called? What's it called when you
Lives?
not lives, but
Reels?
no, when you
Stories?
take videos of your everyday life.
Vlog.
Yeah, he's doing vlogs.
Yeah, he's doing that instead of actually jumping on his own pod. Roan's in there with people randomly, and Pat's not even on it.
Speaking of that, do you remember the old man and the three?
Yeah,
Have
obviously.
Have you ever heard of the young man and the three?
Who's that?
Tyrese Halliburton has taken over JJ's pod with his co-host. I don't remember his name. Shout out, co-host unnamed.
Wait, did he really?
He did. They have the same exact channel. They changed the name to Young Man and the Three.
Why?
I don't know exactly. Their podcast went down ever since JJ left, and they're like, "Oh crap, we got to do something." No one wants to listen to unnamed co-host. Let's bring in,
No free ads.
let's bring in all-star guy Tyrese Halliburton to save the pod.
Debatable. Debatable. He's not an all-star yet.
He is. He
Not
will
this year.
be.
Wanna be fake all-star.
He will be.
Wanna be fake
He
all-
will be.
0 points! 0 points!
One game.
He played bad his first game too.
Load manage that. Sixers.
He's shooting almost 0% from 3. He's made 1.
Oh, I wanted to also get into this about the Sixers load management. The first game of the season.
Didn't we talk about that?
Let me finish. The first game of the season, wasn't it in Wells Fargo against the Bucks?
Yeah.
And when they announced the starting lineup, the fans were very unhappy in the arena. They let a loud boo out.
Boo!
When they saw the injury report. Obviously, people pay top dollar for going to opening night. The NBA probably saw that and took that into account. That the fans are unhappy with the product out there for that team.
As usual with Philly. Go ahead.
That's pretty much. I wanted to point that out.
It seems like there is some frustration from the fans in Philly. You may want to say, like, Embiid could be not the guy to have a team around. Hot take there.
I don't know what you want me to say there.
I mean, you go back and look at the facts. Almost every year he's missing like multiple games besides like one healthy year. You would say like at least 65 games.
What about Giannis?
He's won one.
What about
Champion.
Giannis?
No. He's won a championship. Now, let me finish the rest. It's not just the injuries. When he does play, he often does low IQ things to get himself hurt. Or should I say injured, hurt, whatever you want, in pain.
Cameron Payne?
No, relax. So the other thing is he also loses before the second round is over every single time he's in the playoffs. Every single time. He's been there enough to know how to play in the playoffs, but yet they want to claim he's one of the elites, but hasn't done crap. Is he the guy to build a team around? With all that being said, my opinion, an emphatic no. Bum. He is a bum and a wuss.
I'm not going to speak on this for biased reasons, but
because it's true. That's why they brought in Paul George, and look what happened already. Already hurt both of them.
To change the subject a little bit, I kind of want to do like a mailbag type episode. Like, you guys could leave some questions in the comments, and we're going to answer your questions. Anything you want to bring up about the NBA or episodes.
No one comments on our stuff, though.
Leave a comment down below. Even if it's a couple, we'll just do a small mailbag type thing.
You could DM us anywhere, too. It doesn't have to be on the comments.
How are they going to DM us?
YouTube. They could also... Oh, I got an idea. We should set up a Discord.
A channel Discord?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, but I guess that would work. Maybe we could leave some mailbag questions in there, then get to it after.
Yep, and I will be glad to answer with all no bars held. I will be spitting bars. All of my bars will come out, just like my pseudonym, Mars. Coming live around, in town, what can Brown do for you? Sad clown.
Who's the clown?
You.
What? Not too much. Oh, man.
But anyway, transitioning to song time. This is our pod. This is our team. We bleed green. This is the time. This is Mr. Release. I shoot threes. Coming live, sometimes around on the channel. It's Mars and Release and Dime.
Resume.
That's going in.
All right, so
That was, come on, that took a lot of effort. That was good.
That was our episode of the week.
Like, share, subscribe! Like, share, subscribe! Like, share, subscribe!
We'll get you next time.
Comment too. Mailbag, 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 mailbag.